You have a one-in-a-lifetime chance to eliminate your biggest enemy once and for all. Would you pull the trigger and finally be done with it? Or for some unforsaken reason, you get the bright idea, I'm talking about the absolute genius 2000 IQ play, to just start monologuing about your entire evil plan, maybe leaving them alone with your weapons laying around, and why not also give them about 72 hours to check if they died or not? Phenomenal plan, right? Wrong! You dumb pencil-eating, glue-sniffing donkey! Why does every villain do this? Where is the even point in telling your henchman, I want his head? Because you clearly want a different kind of head. You know how infuriating to see the villain capture the hero, and instead of finishing the job, they just start chatting like a toxic couple. Like, for the love of... just shoot him! Stop saying what are you gonna do and just do it! Divorce him, send him back to the streets! I seriously don't know if it's an ego problem or them being a special need patient, but most of the times it's just really Last of Us 2 level of bad writing. For example, John Wick. This whole series could have ended at the first movie, literally around the first hour and 20 minutes. He gets knocked out, and you would think they empty on him around like 50 mags. But no! For some reason, they decide to kidnap him, wait until he's fully awake, just to ask him how the retirement is going. Really? Really? This is the same guy, by the way, who is hunting your son! You literally was just talking about somehow John Wick is not the boogeyman, he's the one you sent to kill the boogeyman. And now just casually having a conversation with him? You might as well serve him a cup of tea and start reminiscing about the gore of high school days. But fine, what do I know? There's like 50 with rifles in that room. So surely he just wanted to say some final words before shooting him. And he's just choking him instead. Am I the crazy guy here? The guy who is famous for killing 3 armed Tibetan monk Batman level fighters with a pencil instead of emptying 12 mags on him. You use a cheap ass plastic bag to give his friend enough time to save him? You know what? I'm glad your son got shot. You absolute sorry excuse of a brain dead donkey. You are a disgrace to every Russian mafia ever. And speaking of that, hold on. Why the f is all of you think I'm Russian? I get so many comments every day that you sound Russian. Oh, you must be Russian. No, I'm not. This is really starting to piss me off. How do I sound Russian? And don't get me even started on the comments saying I'm Indian. What about my accent is Indian? Do I sound like Maurice, they redeemed it, Maurice, they redeemed the code, Maurice. No, I don't. Stop it. Stop making me something I'm not. Where I'm from Earth. That's it. Don't try to guess. You're really bad at it. And I just love the fact that you can be one of, if not the most loyal servant to them, best work ethic in the entire business, and you never missed in your entire career. I'm talking about you are getting a body after a body after a body, never questioned them once in your entire life. And after all of that, you can just slip up one time, just one tiny time, and this straight up will bury you alive in the middle of the ocean. What kind of f***ed up double standard is that? Oh, so your arch nemesis, your main target, the one who is actually want your downfall, you don't do anything about him, but your most loyal servant f*** up one time and you kill him. Seriously, imagine serving someone in your entire life blindly, doing everything right, everything they want, you just get it 10 out of 10, if not 11 out of 10. You even go above and beyond for them. And that's not even the crazy part. Some of the villains don't let you talk shit about the heroes like they are legit in a relationship. And if you do, you will die more horribly than Jesus. Am I the crazy guy here? Am I the one losing my mind? What kind of f***ed up shit is this? You might as well cook me some meatloaf or some shit for the other guy. Wait, trying to kill him, just go make out with him. Oh, it's out of respect. F*** you and your respect. I'm out there every single day, risking my life for you, trying to kill the guy who is trying to bring our downfall. And just God forbid I talk some shit about him. This type of shit proves that every single inmate that works for someone like the Joker is more retarded than a goldfish in a river. And speaking of Batman earlier, it is one of the most retarded scenes in fictions, presented to you by supposedly one of the smartest villains of all time, Luthor. So him and this little sinister six from Timo captured Batman, arguably the most valuable member of the entire Justice League, right? Who you think keeping this floating in space? That's the money maker right there. And instead of just putting a bullet in the Crimson Chin, he decided to keep him alive, hoping to get information out of Batman. Huh? Do you realize how stupid that sounds? Who in his right mind think he can interrogate Batman? Joker, out of all people, told Luthor to just kill him. I'm sorry, if the Joker sounds more logical than you, something ain't right. And according to Luthor, these titanium cuffs and the force field to stop the Martian from finding Batman is enough. And in theory, sure, it should have been enough. But Luthor, hey my boy, I'd just like to address one tiny thing in this master plan of yours. And no, I'm not going to talk about how he played your entire team with just few words. That's a whole different topic for a whole different video. Tell me, Luthor, how you going to explain to me that all what it took for him to get free was a cup of water he spat on the force field? Really? This thing is probably worth about a half-empty KFC bucket. Cause how else will you convince me that all what it took is that's it. That's it. And by the way, this behavior isn't exclusive to just the villains. It's just not as common because the heroes, when they do it, always got morals to be better than them. I blame Batman for this fucking idea. I already made a video about it, what I think of it and where I stand. He gotta be one of the most hypocrite people I've ever seen. Look, I love Batman. He is my favorite superhero of all time. And I really give that he thinks everyone deserves a second chance and the ability to change. Boy, some motherfuckers just need to die. Eliminated. Gone. Vaporized. Turned to ashes. And the Joker is one of them. He ain't never going to change. When are you going to learn? He did so many horrendous things. If I start listing them, I'll be here for like an hour. So here's a comment by the homie Miguel, the absolute goat, to sums it up. And the crazy part, he still did so much more. I don't care what nobody says. In this moment, Jason Todd was right. Batman was wrong. I will pull that trigger so f***ing fast on him. That's why I rock with people like the Punisher, Wolverine, Kid Boo. This type of heroes and villains, actually, instead of just talking, they get straight to business and do it. Batman, have you never heard the wise words of J. Cole? Don't save her, you don't wanna be saved, hey. Nah, Batman is the type of guy to listen to white girl music, never mind. Should I make a part 2 about the heroes? I don't know, y'all let me know. Maybe if this video does well, I'll do that. But until then, see you next time, peace.